This is Kathleen of American College Strategies on the campus of Baylor University in Waco, Texas. This is a phenomenal school. I have had such a blast this afternoon talking to students and getting taken around the entire campus. Let's talk a little bit about the academics and admission process here at Baylor, because if you want to come, you've got to apply, and you want to know what academics are here on campus. This campus is about 15,000 strong, so it's not a small school, but I got a feeling of closeness and camaraderie here on campus. You can apply via the Texas Apply application, via the Baylor application, or you can apply via the Common application. The SAT or ACT are needed, but this school actually uses composite scores. So if you take either the SAT twice or the ACT twice, send both of them in and they'll kind of combine your scores to get the best score. Another thing I found interesting about the academics here, there's a big health sciences school here and pre-med, pre-physical therapy track, and the acceptance rate to medical school here is quite high. While the national acceptance rate is in the 30%, it's 73% here at Baylor. And the students I've talked to who are in that program said they feel it's because of the rigor of the program. You know, they were surprised at how hard classes were. Although I must say, I get that from a lot of college students there. The step up from high school to college is pretty significant. But at Baylor, preparing for health, you're going to work hard at it, but the acceptance rate is fabulous into medical school. On your application, send a resume. They love reading resumes, and you can send a video about what you're doing and what activities you're in. I always suggest to students they use zme.com. It's a great program to upload your videos. My guide today was talking about her business program and how engaged she was majoring in business. She is graduating this year in 4 years, has a job already in Dallas, and is really excited. I walked through the business building and I was dumbstruck. It is incredible. I felt like I was in a Fortune 500 office building, top of the line, first-rate electronics, buildings, conference rooms, touch screens all over. This campus has spent a lot of money to not only make the facilities great, but to bring in world-class professors to teach you. So the business program is really, really strong, as is the health sciences. But the largest program are the liberal arts, because there's the English, the philosophies, the sociologies, the anthropologies. You can do anything you want here at Baylor, including communications, journalism, TV, and media. Baylor University is a Christian university, and they call themselves unapologetically Christian, and yet they embrace diversity that is in the world. I've met students of the Islamic faith. I've met students that are Buddhists. So being a non-Christian does not preclude you from coming to Baylor University. If you're looking for a school that has traditions, and they're rich in traditions, and that embraces everyone, you may want to look at Baylor University. When I talk to students and they call me, what they want to know, besides academics, which are of course the number one most important thing about a school, is what are some of the traditions at the university? Well, Baylor is chock full of traditions, and they begin really early from the very first time you step on campus. The Baylor line. What is the Baylor line? Well, Baylor line is really linked to lineage. If your parents are Baylor students, you're in the Baylor line. But as soon as you come as a freshman, there are some traditions that are always done here that make you part of the Baylor line. Every football game, all the freshmen gather under the bleachers and they run out on the field together, and they form a giant arch. And the football team runs through that arch as fireworks shoot off overhead. That is your introduction to being part of the Baylor line. And that is done every football game your freshman year. On this tour, I actually got to go on the field and had a phenomenal time. One of the fun things about the sports here on Baylor, it is Texas, so they do love their football and every other sport. So I'm sure you've heard of tailgating, where before a game, whether it's basketball or baseball or football. Everybody comes in and opens the back of their car and has great food. Well, they also here at Baylor have a sailgating. Because the Brazos River is right along the campus, they have people out on their boats doing their tailgating while they're sailing. That's pretty cool and a great tradition here at Baylor. So if you're looking for a school that's really rich in traditions, I suggest you look at Baylor University. This is Kathleen of American College Strategies here on the campus of Baylor University in Waco, Texas.